Last year, the assistant superintendents visited all the schools in our district to determine how our students were doing. Out of that came an idea and an inquiry project. What would it be like if we hired 14 SEL teachers, and how could that impact our system? So our theory of action was, if we explicitly teach SEL skills in supportive learning environments, then we'll have learners who will integrate SEL strategies into all learning.
So we've intentionally grouped our students based on their personalities and the needs of them as learners to create some spaces where they're not only working on their math, but they're also working on building community and seeing skills in themselves that they maybe haven't realized before, having an opportunity to be a leader or showcase their abilities, feel some confidence, really working on their communication with each other and different strategies of being. So they are very aware that we are not just working on math together, we're working on being together, and we're working on ourselves as learners and ourselves as leaders.
I have had a bad self-esteem for a really long time, so she's just helping me like get it better and help it up by like just encouraging us. And she started a little group. We get to go to like this big room with me and a couple of my other friends, and we do these journals every day, and it's where we just like answer questions like, what do you love about yourself and what you're grateful for, and just how you feel. And it's just really relaxing and nice, and yeah.
Essentially, social emotional learning is the process through which students and adults acquire the tools to recognize and to regulate their emotions, to show empathy for others, establish and maintain good relationships, and hopefully to make constructive choices too.
So I've had this student this year, and a lot of times they have like this really big reaction to small situations. For example,
sitting in the beanbag chair, or I go to the deep breathing station and I play with some of the fidgets, and then it just like helps me to like relieve my stress. And if like I had like a argument or something, I just like put it all in the like the fidgets, and just gets all my anger out and whatever I'm feeling.
Just having someone around who they know is like a safe place to talk to, having a space where they know they can go if they just need to take a break and kind of process through those emotions, or even having someone like in the moment kind of walking them through step by step, okay, you're feeling this, what do you do now? This is what's going through your mind, how are you processing that?
SEL is not just a thing that sort of happens over here. It's not just in the classroom, and it's not just at the school, and it's so much more than a program. It's how we understand ourselves, how we connect with others and build relationships, communicate. It's how we problem solve, and how we manage our emotions. It's an attitude.
How was your time there? How did being in games group help you?
Well, it helped me communicate, and it helped me learn how to cooperate with other people, especially in some of the games like Monopoly, and having sometimes things being hard, and then some of the people helping me. It really helped.
My name is Tarek Mansuri, and my breaks helped me a lot. I used to get mad a lot, and I didn't have that much friends. No one really wanted to play with me, neither have fun with me. So when I started getting my breaks, I started getting more calmer, and I kinda started having more friends, a lot more. And I started learning a lot more and becoming smarter.
Grit means never give up, and second of grit is if you're stuck on a one, stretch it out and stretch a snake.
So keep trying, even if it's hard.
Yeah, persevere.
Persevere, right? Strong word.
In my journal, I write all these things down, and if I have a problem, then I write it down, and I also do my emotions. Well, it just helps me jot down everything I'm feeling, and then trying to pick up the pieces and try and figure out like how I'm feeling, because sometimes I don't understand what I'm feeling. I just feel down, so if I jot down what's happening or in the day or what I'm grateful for, it kind of helps me.
We've also, through Lindsay, our SEL teacher, has incorporated or built a calming corner into our classrooms. And it's a chance for the students when they just need a minute to just calm, relax, maybe just have a bit of quiet time on their own. They can go there at any time. There's different activities, like they can just draw, they can, there's the glitter shaker that they can do anything just to kind of relax and reset to get them back and so they're successful for the rest of the day.
Having an SEL teacher and our ARC worker and counselor working as a team has definitely been helpful in working to reduce behaviors. I think that's the biggest thing I've noticed is there's so many members of the team working together, and we're able to work with more students and have targeted intervention that's not repetitive as well. So we're able to divide and conquer.
What we've learned about the principles of learning is that in order to access the deeper learning for our learners, we first need to take care of the social and emotional piece. Our learners need to feel heard, they need to know they matter, and they need to be cared for, and then they'll be ready to take risks with their learning.
From September to now, we've seen just the most incredible growth in this child, not only in his the social emotional side of him, but also academics.
And we involve families in that process as well. So definitely lots of that individual student support, getting to know kids intimately, again, working with a team, but to find out what kids need and help them do better so they can get back to learning, right? Be more successful in the classroom.
You taught me how to take deep breaths, 10 deep breaths, and then because then I can use half my, so I can use my full brain. Mm-hmm. And if I don't, then I only have half.
Learning has to be social. It's all about creating those conditions so that kids can put themselves in a position of vulnerability and learn more. And if we think that emotions are important, then we need to support our teachers and our students with social emotional learning. It just makes sense in a holistic way. It should be integrated.
I'm in the green zone because every day I get a good breakfast, good sleep, and I always have fun at school.
At green, if we are happy, we tap this one if we're still a little bit sad or angry.
And so what they do is they come out and they can take two kinds of breaks. One is a calming break where they can sit at this table, and we've got all the emotions here on the wall for them, some fidgets and things they can do. There's some little sheets, coloring sheets and things they can use to calm themselves. There's a little timer, they set the timer, it's 3 minutes, and then they determine if they're ready to come back into the classroom. Another type of break they take in the hall is an activity break. So if they're feeling sort of in their blue zone and they need to get their energy up, there's some activities on the wall that they can follow along. So they do a brisk walk, they do jumping jacks, they do wall push-ups, a wall sit, and then they do some belly breaths, calming breaths before they decide if they're ready to come back into the classroom. I find this is a really great way for the kids to be reflective about their own self-regulation, and it really does work to help them be in their green zone for the classroom and ready to work.
As a district team, it is our goal to walk alongside our educators and help support them in moving from the implementation of social emotional learning practices to the integration of those SEL practices into the culture and climate of the school. And that this is something that is done all day, every day, so that we are nurturing the hearts and the minds of all members that are entering our school buildings.